justice is a federal requirement. It has very specific criteria associated with it, and that is how we use the definition. So I'll be happy to talk to you more about that. They call it environmental justice, but it's been called environmental justice not related to climate or anything else.
Through the chair, respectfully, you mentioned that it was used in federal language, but no definition is given. Could we perhaps have one so we can better understand it?
Yes.
Thanks.
Oh, you want it right now? Environmental justice is, and if Ronnie Blackshear is here, I may ask him to come to the podium to perhaps better address that. Ronnie Blackshear is our new Deputy Director for Policy and Compliance. I'm sorry, policy and compliance. And welcome, Ronnie. We generally use the federal language because we are both required, and then sometimes we do other kinds of make other kinds of policy that the board chooses to move forward that deal with either disadvantaged communities or urban poor communities. But environmental justice speaks specifically to percentages of populations that are minority, low income, is what we normally look at. And Ronnie, please give any detail that I may have missed.
Sure. It speaks of, as Ms. Gucci said, to the traditionally underserved population, minority, low income of those individuals. And when you look at, I know the term environmental justice has been utilized, but when you look at that term, it basically means that equal access for all groups to whether it's mobility, transportation funding, transportation services, to provide those individuals that are in those areas that we consider the traditionally underserved areas, equal access to those funds and being able to compete just like any other group that's out there.
Thank you. I just wanted to revisit the environmental justice definition question to provide that energy.gov, the Department of Energy, Federal Department of Energy, Office of Legacy Management has a salient definition that I think is a bit more expansive than what was just discussed, and so I'd like to briefly read it. Environmental justice is the fair treatment and meaningful involvement of all people, regardless of race, color, national origin, or income, with respect to the development, implementation, and enforcement of environmental laws, regulations, and policies. And then I think that the next sentence here goes toward a more important and specific definition of some of this. So it says fair treatment means that no population bears a disproportionate share of negative environmental consequences resulting from industrial, municipal, and commercial operations, or from the execution of federal, state, and local laws, regulations, and policies. I think that portion there indicates that since we already have a situation where particular populations do currently bear a disproportionate share of those negative environmental consequences, then that creates a responsibility in us if we are required to fulfill these environmental justice purposes to rectify those things and take them into account as we move forward with the policies that we are pursuing.